Hello everyone, I'm Dark now and welcome back to an episode Jesus Christ, I haven't been recording for a long time. And just for today, I'm just going to say I'm going to be back. I'm going to be back soon and I will make more content. But just for now, you're going to just play this little game. One of my friends made, one of my D&D friends made, and it features my character somewhere eventually, but this is just a demo version and I'm just going into it, called The Lonely Bard. It's a story about her character and we'll see how it goes. So let's just start. Once upon a time there was a little gnome that loved to play music and sing. Her name was Hoppy Dingle, and most of the time she was very happy. She loved life, she loved expressing herself through music. She lived in a small town where her father was the mayor, and she was loved by many. As his only daughter, Hoppy was spoiled rotten by him in many ways. He always gave her everything her little heart desired. And as the daughter of such an important person, Hoppy was always treated well. However, Hoppy did not have any friends. They were always polite in her face, but behind her back they said many mean things. They thought she was weird and obnoxious. They envied her also. For when she sang, people just had to listen. So on the outward appearance, Hoppy seems cheerful, carefree and happy. But on the inside, she was hurting. My bad. She wondered if she would ever stop feeling lonely. One evening she was playing on her lute near her house, as she often did. Inside her heart, she wished that someone could see her true self and loved her. And her feelings of loneliness and longing poured out into a melancholic tune. That's a really weird word to speak. As she finished the last note, there was a very faint sound, like a bell chime. Hello, cutie. She was startled for a moment, but suddenly a cute little fairy appeared in her eyes. Oh, you can scroll back. Appeared in front of her. What? Don't be scared. I'm a cute fairy. Not a scary monster. Sorry. You played beautiful, straight from the heart. Thank you, but who are you? I'm a fairy, silly. Isn't that obvious? Hoppy did not think obvious at all, but at least he calmed down a bit. Yes, he definitely does. In her D&D campaigns, he's like really happy and she's like a big ball of fun, basically. I never met a fairy before. Well, like you, I'm a musical fairy. I'm attracted to beautiful music. My music attracted you? Yes, silly. Now stop fishing for more compliments. There are different fairies for that. Anyway, now that I'm here, play some more music. Something more cheerful this time. I'm sorry. I love to, but I'm not feeling very cheerful right now. You do cut that dark, broody aura all over you. It's making me bummed out. The little fairy fluttered around Hoppy, who was getting annoyed at the little thing. Well, you don't have to be here. Hehe, that's true. I was kidding. I wish I could cheer you up a bit. Let me guess, there's a different fairy for that. How did you know? I'm beginning to see a theme here. You should keep that attitude for the sarcasm fairy. Please leave. I want to be alone with my sadness. So rude. Maybe I shouldn't help you after all. What do you mean? Well, you keep interrupting me so I couldn't get to the right part. So I'm a musical fairy, and I am here because your music attracted me. Didn't we already do this part? Shh, you're ruining my bit. I practice hard, you know. So anyway, I'm here to inspire you. Inspire me? Yes, I'm inspiring you to get out into the world and live it. Just like that. See, your music is beautiful, but there is so much sadness in it. You can only play your best the things you have experienced in your heart. But you are stuck in this little town full of people that don't appreciate you. Harsh, but I can't deny it's not how I feel. I don't know people well, but I know music and being inspired. And you need to find your new inspiration. I thought you were going to be my inspiration. Stop nitpicking what I say. Just listen to my advice, go out and be inspired. How would I do that exactly? Experience life. Play for people who appreciate your music. Make a friend, kiss someone. You know, anything other than pounding in this little town for the rest of your life. That's not really... It is your destiny. You are meant for more great music. I know the voices aren't good, okay? I'm not a voice actor. I'm not going to do great voice acting. So fuck off if you come for that. I do like the sound of that one character. Good. Now play for me one more time. And so Hoppy played for the bossy little fairy with her weird statements. Yes, that's great. Such talent. And for the first time in maybe ever, Hoppy felt a thrill in her heart. For she could feel the love of this fairy for her music, and it made her swell with happiness. Just as Hoppy got tired, the fairy disappeared suddenly, while saying her last words. May you find your inspiration and happiness, Hoppy Dingle. And gone was the strange little fairy. She left just like that. I guess I'd better get to bed now. I've been a strange evening and I must think about it. So Hoppy retired to her room and slept, though it took her a while as she was filled with excitement. The next day she woke up with a big smile. I can't believe I'm following the words of a random fairy. But there was truth in her words and I think I'm ready to go out there and experience life. I want to play for more people, and I want to find friendship and love. Gonna miss my papa and my own. But the gnomes gotta do what the gnomes gotta do. And so the true adventures of Hoppy Dingle began. She left her cute little hometown and ventured on into the big forest. Whoa, I can't believe I'm out here on my own adventure. An endless world stretches in front of me, full of potential friends. Be ready, world, here comes Hoppy Dingle. And so Hoppy confidently walked into the fine forest. The forest green surrounded her and a soft spring breeze rustled the fresh sprouted leaves. Birds sang as they flew from branch to branch and followed Hoppy courteously. She walked upon the forest path without an idea of direction. As she walked, she was whistling and humming different tunes for her next song. But Hoppy had never gone this far, and as she went deeper, her steps slowed. The many trees and leaves blocked out the sunlight, and Hoppy shivered. Holy strange, it's cold. What was I thinking of bringing my cape? Maybe I should go back. Should we go back or should we? No, I'm a gnome on my mission. You know what? We already have gone that far that we can't actually turn back. So I will say no, I'm a gnome on a mission. Nothing's got to stop me, not even the cold. Determined, Hoppy started walking faster to try and keep herself warm. For a while she felt good and confident, however that soon changed to fatigue and hunger. Hunger? Is that the right word? Is it not written U? I don't know. I need to find some kind of shelter. Or a tavern with warm food, some meat, maybe a bath. Hoppy was barely half a day gone, but already was feeling some regret. She put one foot in the other. She put one foot in front of the other and tried to go on, whistling a tune to cheer herself up. Hoppy kept on going until the evening came, changing the scene of the forest to the both creepy and magical. I feel like there had been a fairy around every corner, or a wolf. Finally she reached a road that split into three different paths. Three different directions, my bad. Left, middle and right. They all look pretty much the same. I just have to follow my gut and take the right path, because that's always right. You can't go wrong when you go right. Exactly. I'm so funny. Well, I better go on, see if this is the right way. And Hoppy pressed on, walking. Suddenly, however, she paused. She heard a strange noise, but couldn't really place it. It was definitely not an animal. Should I check it out? If it's not an animal, it could be anything else. Alright. Yeah, sure, what the fuck not? It's a D&D game. Go check it out. Hoppy was a curious person. Strange noises in a strange forest at night had to be checked out. Sure, there may be death lurking, but life was all about taking risks. And so she pressed on, approaching the source of the strange noise. She reached a clearing, and then, as she got even closer, she noticed someone laying down. The strange noise she heard were the sounds of someone moaning. She ran closer to the person and kneeled down. Hey, are you alright? She stared right into the eyes of a pale-looking young woman. The woman seemed very out of it, and Hoppy wasn't sure what she was trying to say. But her face was pale, very pale. You poor thing, I better help you out, but I'm not sure where the next town is. And if I can carry you down nearby. The poor woman was trying to speak, but seemed too weak to do so properly. Are you trying to tell me a town is nearby? Yes. Hoppy shut up. She had to go there and get help. Which way? That. The woman's eye darted to Hoppy's left. Okay, we have to go left then. I will get help. I'll be back soon. Hang in there. Hoppy ran towards the direction the woman had hinted at. Just as she saw the edge of town, she ran straight into someone. Are you alright there, miss? Yes, I'm doing that voice. A tall man steadied her as she almost fell backwards from the impact. He looked like a warrior, and Hoppy immediately felt better. "Please, you have to help me. A woman is hurt in the woods." The man's eyes blazed as he spoke. "I'm Barakiel, Paladin of Bahamut, and I shall come to your aid gladly." "I'm Hoppy Dingle, just a humble girl who loves to sing. Please follow me." "Yes, yes, Sir Barakiel." The paladin kneeled at the young woman and inspected her. "It seems like she fainted. She's indeed pale or weak, but she will be all right." Barakiel closed his eyes, placed his hands on the woman's forehead, and a golden light appeared. Slowly, some color came back to her face. "You healed her. That's amazing." "This has to be the work of a vampire." "A vampire?" "Yes, one I've been hunting for quite some time." Barakiel clenched his fist and then sighed and turned to Hoppy, his face relaxing. "Thank you for bringing me to her, Hoppy. You're a kind woman and brave." "I'm just glad she will be okay. Thank you for the help." Jesus Christ, I'm really bad at reading. My dyslexia is not helping me. "You better head to town now, Hoppy. It's not safe here when you are by yourself this late." So, just to be sure, Barakiel is one of my other players, my other friend, D&D players I play with. So, "I will tend to this woman and make sure she gets to town. I have a few more things to inspect." "I will do that. Thank you." "May the light of Bahamut protect you." Barakiel pressed a fist against his chest in a respectable greeting and turned back to tending to the woman. Hoppy turned away and headed back the direction of town. That sounds very smart. She approached the town with more excitement than she had felt in the last couple of hours. Oh Jesus. Okay. I will cut that out. She entered Twinkle Town, and despite the late hour, it seems there will be still plenty of people about. She looked around, craning her neck to see the many tall houses, stalls, and signs. It seems there were all types of races walking around, which made Hoppy feel more at ease. Yet at the same time, she had never seen many other races in a village of Dingleshire. It's called Dingleshire. Good to know. Thanks for the backstory. She knew about many races, mostly from books, but in real life had only seen dwarves, halflings, and the occasional elf. But there were all sizes, colors, types, and Hoppy felt excited and alive. This is amazing! I can't wait to make friends with everyone. Then her eyes fell on a sign that was dangling in the wind. The Dancing Goblin? I like that name. And so Hoppy Dingle from Dingleshire found the next town and her first tavern outside her own village. As she approached, she could hear loud voices, laughter, and music. Horses were parked near the door, drinking from a trough side by side. She hesitated no longer, pushed the heavy oaken door, and stepped inside. Did she get hit on the way back in? Like the door clapped back into her face. Warm air greeted her, along with the smell of cooked mutton and beer. This is the spot. Some people had turned around to see who was opening the door, as a cold draft had followed. A few had eyed her with interest, including a tall and very handsome half-orc behind the bar. But most of them continued whatever they were doing, talking, drinking, or eating. The first things he had noticed was that whoever was providing the music was doing an excellent job. Hoppy wanted to check it out, but she was also starving. What should I do first? You could always get a drink. You're fine. If you faint, then someone will pick you up. Check out the singer. Obviously, I need to check out the competition. Hoppy stepped past the counter, unaware that the eyes of the half-orc were on her the whole time. Ooh, half-orc is interested. And she followed the sultry melody's voice coming from the other side of the tavern. Oh my god. Holy strings, what a beautiful person. Hoppy realized that she had said what was not inside her head, but out loud.
Well, aren't you a treat?
There is voice acting. There is voice acting. I don't have to do everything. The first thing that Hoppy blurted out was... Yes, that's the option. The beautiful tiefling, for that must be who he was. With the horns and tails chuckled.
Hey there.
I have to do everything. Hey there, Hoppy. Hey there, Hoppy. I'm Lephi. Right then, Hoppy's stomach rumbled loudly. Oh no, I'm so sorry. I'm just starving because, well, it's been a long day. The beautiful tiefling, for that must be who he was, with the horns and tail chuckled. Well, we can't have you hungry now, can we? He put down his flute, which was beautiful, carved, and stood up. Stood up? What? Oh, he stood up. Got it. He laid down his flute, which was beautiful, carved, and then he stood up. Okay, got it. The language was okay, I just read it wrong. Come on, little bunny. Join me for some dinner, and perhaps duet later? Hoppy did not hesitate one moment. She felt a bit starstruck at the amazing bard. So Lephi guided her to a quiet table in the corner of the tavern. Oh, Jesus. Are you sure it's okay to just stop your performance just for me? Yes, little bunny, because you are not just anybody, are you? Lephi leaned in closer, his eyes blazing as he looked directly at Hoppy. Suddenly Hoppy felt like prey being targeted by a large predator. She felt herself breathe. She felt herself freeze in place while being unable to look away from Lephi's eye. I have no idea how to say that name. I'm sorry if I fucked it up. It's just what I have in my mind. What was happening? Make a choice. What do you mean? What do you mean with that? Do you know who I am? He chuckled, but didn't break eye contact. I know what you are to me. Lephi said mysteriously, and something changed into his purple eyes. Hoppy suddenly stared to feel a numbing feeling all over her body. It's a charm spell. I fucked up. And an unexpected error. Good to know. Roll back. Alright. Just so that my friend can see all the spaces, it's an error. Just so you know. I will quickly actually center this. I don't have Discord on anymore. Hold on.